Hi, I'm Dr. Deepak Subramanian from Chennai Gastrocare. I visited a couple of my relatives over this weekend, and because a baby in their family was born, and we just gone to visit, and the baby had an elder brother who was about 6 years old. So the family generally was saying, right now he's lost a lot of weight, because I was the doctor and I'm the only doctor in my extended family. So they were asking me, he lost a lot of weight. He looks really thin, doc. He's not eating enough. Should we be worried? Now, I thought about it, and I thought I'll put across a simple video about it. Now, in general, our own community or South Indian community or Indian community, we think our children should always be a little bit chubby, a little bit on the heavier side, then only they are healthy. But actually speaking, most children have a growth spurt. When their growth spurt happens, they become tall. When they become tall, they automatically look a little bit lean, but that does not mean they are underweight or malnourished. So we don't need to overload them with food at that point more than what they eat. Children generally are hungry and they eat to a full stomach if they want to. So if we overload them, and when nowadays with reduced external activity, reduced outdoor activity, children are mostly indoors using iPads, computers, etc. Childhood obesity is becoming a very, very, very big problem in India. We used to deal with childhood malnutrition, protein energy malnutrition. I used to still remember when I was doing my undergrad and I was doing my school, I used to read a lot about protein energy malnutrition. That used to be an essay question in my exams. Now today, we are dealing with childhood obesity. And childhood obesity, once they enter into their obese phase, it's very, very difficult for us to get them back out of it, because it affects them in many ways. One of the most important things it affects is the child's confidence and attention span. Now, when attention span and confidence of a child in a growing age and in a teenage gets affected, then it's very, very difficult for them to grow into adult as they reach their university, etc. So please, it does not mean that your child has to be always not obese. A child has to be chubby or fat to be healthy. A thin-looking, fit child is more than good enough. And if the child is not eating at all, yes, you may consult with your pediatrician to find out if there are any issues. But as long as the child is eating well, playing, and is a happy child, I think you should just leave the child to be as it is. Don't worry about eating at that point. Thank you.